God. For some reason, it's making me record on my phone. For some reason. Okay. Let's hope I can. I might have to go because this and my phone is getting ready to go out. Okay. So what we're gonna do? Figure this out. Oh, let me put the upstairs so y'all can see me. You can see me twice.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I was gonna draw so y'all can see from above. But of course, it's doing something stupid. It's making me the co-host instead of the host. My phone became the host. I don't know. But it's recording us. But anyways, so what I was gonna tell you is I downloaded to YouTube. So now I can take the YouTube video and put it onto Moodle.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Brittany. So if you can't get it on your phone, I just realized I can download the videos that I make on here. Is this me again? Oh, that's not me. So that's what it can do. If this thing shuts off because it's going on the, but anyways, maybe it won't go off because I'm the co-host. We shall see. Maybe what is this? Raise my hand. Nope. Just about. Let me see if I can make myself the host. Let's see. Host. I don't know. Okay, it's doing something weird. So, like I said, I did download that first one. So then I'm gonna see if I can put it onto Moodle, and then I'll do the same thing. I didn't know if I could do it, but I did it. I'm getting very excited. So it's available. I sent it to you so you could see it, and then if not, I'll try and put it on Moodle because now that I have like a YouTube thing, you can see it. Okay.
Okay.
And I made them public, so hopefully you don't need a but Henry saw it.
I don't know. It doesn't like.
They don't want to
Yeah,
work.
I'm just gonna have to check my email.
Yeah, check your email. I sent it to your sus.edu account.
Okay.
Okay, I pinned both of them. And okay, so what we're gonna do, since just says three of us, it's up to you guys. What I want you to do. So the value begins on page 129. And let's see, what do they say that we want to do? Has anybody done value before? You know what I mean by value? Let's see.
No, ma'am.
Do I have any drawings? Well, let me show you real quick here. So I was going to bring some of my drawings so you can see. Value basically means so basically, let me read what it says in your first book, your definition of value here. Value has the most emotive and expressive potential of all the elements. Simply defined, value is the graduation or radiation, from light to dark across the form. It is determined both by the lightness and darkness of the object and by its natural color, or what we call local color. Like the sky is blue, the grass is green. That's what local color means. And by the degree of light that strikes it. Okay. But colors have value. There are dark blues and light blues and medium value blues. And then what we're using is black and white. And what makes a drawing good, if you will, is how much a variety of values you have in a drawing, especially if you're putting it up for people to look at. What you're going to do is have black, grays, light grays, and white, all in one thing. That gives it variety and it makes things stand out and pop out, right? And it also creates form, okay? So with value, we talked about shape. And what shape is, it's just, it has height and width. right? When you want to make something dimensional, you add value, okay? And that's how you make things look like it has weight, right? It's actually the illusion of three-dimensional space on the two-dimensional surface, okay? Um, if you look at the paintings behind me, they look like, well, let's see if you can even see them. They look three-dimensional, right? However, it's just the illusion of three-dimensional on a two-dimensional surface. So that's what value does. It creates form, right? Um, Form is three-dimensional. It has height, width, and depth, okay? It doesn't physically, it's the illusion of three-dimensionality, okay? So let's look at, well, these ones just show you value. We talked about, well, the value could be also that positive, negative, right? You had the light and the black, right? And he's showing that that's very similar. Let me show you. Well, these are kind of similar to what we were looking at, that positive, negative. This is on about page 30. Um, you could see see that pretty good. And then this one's like, look at this guy. Is that positive? Almost like it's a negative, or it's kind of glowing almost. But they create mood also. Let me see. Here's another one of that positive, negative. You see the man and the kind of reindeer there? Okay, so those are not form, but they're showing you lightness and darkness. Let me show you. Oh, this one's kind of cool. This is kind of like when we saw the raven, that kind of what they call it, the reciprocity of figure ground, in that you can't tell which is, they flip flop, right? Which is the positive, negative. This one's kind of cool. Let's see if you can see it. Can you see it? That's kind of a nice thing to it. So value can be very important in a drawing here. Let me see if I can find some. Okay. So usually when we're doing I would, if I was in class with you, we're going to be doing this. Actually, I think I'm going to make you do this, but the first one we're going to do is going to be simple. But basically, you see that sphere, right? That's a circle, but it's when you add value. This is actually a drawing of a ball, okay? And on this drawing, to make this look like a solid form, you're creating value, okay? So with on here, you have the highlight, where the light is hitting it, the light of the value of the sphere. You have the shadow, because it's turning away from that light. And then you have the core shadow. Sometimes it, from the surface it's on, it will shine onto the bottom. And then that's where you see the reflective light. And then you have a cast shadow. So that's showing you dimensionality, right? That is an actual drawing of a ball, if you will, okay? And you'll see it in these forms here. So you could see where the light is hitting the objects and how it turns away from that light source. So it's very important to distinguish where your light source is to make it convincing, okay? So let's see what we're gonna do. What I want you to do first, let me see if I can show you. Let me go get it real quick so you can see it. Okay. So we saw those, we did our organic shapes, and then we did our, what is it? Our geometric shapes. Okay. So this was, I want you to play around with value. We're going to do this one, and then we're going to do another with value, because I think it's important that you understand value. Um, so what you're going to do is, this is, oh, let me go here. See if I can back up. This is something a student did, okay? You had to do at least 5 organic shapes. Now, this is an 18 by 24, okay? And what you're going to do, let's see if we can see it here. It can be, just don't be, what it is, but I want you to fill up the space. And you're going to have, I always say like 3 or 4 steps, okay? You're going to have black, white, and at least 2 gray values, okay? And you're going to use your charcoal, okay, to create these values, okay? So it's just like a little organic kind of abstracted composition, okay? Um, and if you, this is kind of cool. You see where one went over the other, they created a value, almost as if it's see-through. That's kind of cool. But so that's what I want you to do for now, is you're going to do at least 5 shapes, organic shapes. If you want to throw, let's just do, let's see, what did I put in there? I have
So
organic
that's the
shapes.
oh
I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I'm sorry. So that's the assignment for the value drawing. You want us to draw the shapes?
Yeah, so you're going to do at least 5 organic shapes. Now, I want you to overlap them too. So give it an
Okay.
interest, okay? To somehow give them an interest, how they're incorporating one onto the other, okay?
Okay.
And just try to see, what kind of composition you can make out of it. And then you're going to determine which values each object's going to have, okay?
Okay.
So that way we can at least do something this week. And it shouldn't take y'all too much. And make sure, you're spraying these guys. I want you to use the charcoal. The charcoal is going to make it easy for you to control the lightness and darkness.
Okay.
Okay.
So you said you wanted a black, a white, and a gray.
Black, white, and at least two different grays, a dark gray, light gray, medium gray, whichever. Okay, so
Okay.
you can have a variety, okay, from black, white, and then grays. I'm trying to get y'all to mix some grays, a medium gray, a lighter gray, okay? And then make sure you spray your stuff so it gets all, because you want to keep that white nice and white. If you want to make that white a light gray, it's okay with me too. And then maybe have a little white somewhere in there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so we'll go from there. And it doesn't look like anybody else. What time is it now? 5:49. Probably everybody's standing in line to vote. I early voted, so I didn't know. Should I cancel? But anyways, I knew you guys would come. So what I'll do, I'll try to, what is it? Download those onto Moodle too, so y'all can see if you have, I don't know. I mean, I'll try to put them on there. Let's see what happens. I know I have the other one somewhere. I have to download that one from, wonder why you need you shouldn't be able to get a password. It should, because I think I sent one book to you before, correct? Did I send one?
I believe so.
I thought I did, and they didn't have any problems with that one. I don't know. I tried to do it again, and then see if we can do it. But Henye was able to see it.
And just to refresh my memory, what was the drawing you spoke of earlier that
The
Linda was
isometric,
talking about?
drawings.
Okay, let me put that in my notes.
ISOMETRIC. It's the first one. I sent you 2 videos. It's the first. It says 2010-20. So that was October 20th, 2020.
Okay.
And then the last one was last week, right? Was the I already forgot what I did. Isometrics. What did I do? I'm terrible. Oh, I did the value thing, right? What did I do? I was showing you the charcoal.
Mm-hmm.
I've already forgot what it was. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Was that the, hold on, what did we do? I know we did the isometrics. Did I only do one thing? No. Oh, positive, negative. That positive,
Yes,
negative, which
ma'am.
starts on page, what is my positive, negative? Shape. Okay, we did shape, and then we did the positive, negative, which is on 106 in your book. The shape starts on 99, and then the positive, negative starts on 106 of your book.
Okay.
Okay. And so I try to go look at your stuff in on Outlook. I'm afraid because it's on Southern. They did something to it. They updated or something, and then I did the team. Maybe I'll do it. I'll try it again.
Yeah, like
Maybe doing something so I can see your stuff. So
yeah, like I said, I was able to submit my stuff yesterday. Um,
okay, so you're
so
able to see it. You're able to download and do everything.
yeah, I submitted two
Okay.
videos and a picture of my positive negative.
Okay, so that's important that y'all can actually do it. It's just me. I don't know what they did with my connection. So we'll go from there and then figure out what's going on with mine. I have no idea. So
Okay.
well, we'll stop. We'll stop here, and then because I don't think anybody else is coming, and then that's pretty self explanatory. And so I'll just send this to y'all again, and then try to figure out what we're doing. But I'll send out. I'll try to post those. I do them tonight, so I can try to get it up there today for you. See them, and then try to post this one to download it, and then put it into um, YouTube, and then use the YouTube link so y'all can see it.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's for what the value? Um.
Well, this one I'm recording now, and then
Okay.
positive, negative, and then the isometric. So it should be 3 videos because I did 3 so far after the midterm.
Okay. So that's just the 3 assignments as of now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
All righty.
Okay.
You want all 3 of those assignments on the big poster board?
Yes.
Not the sketchbook.
No.
Okay.
Sketchbook, you should be doing something a little bit every day.
Okay, good
You
deal.
do your assignment, your sketch. It doesn't have to be a finished drawing on your sketchbook. It's just like a warm up for you. I mean, if you want to do, practice in your sketchbook
Hmm.
and then drawing, you know what I mean? That's good too. Your
Okay.
ideas that you want to do in your sketchbook, and then you can
Hmm.
do it on a big one, and that'll count as your drawing for the day. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Easy
Yes,
peasy.
ma'am.
And then make sure you date them too, that when you did it, what you did, and that should be good. Any
Okay, good
questions
deal.
for me?
No, ma'am.
Miss Brittany, are you okay? You're good? All right. Kenya, you good?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll figure out this other thing, trying to see if I was trying to be all fancy. Oh, somebody's here. Jada's here. Hello, Jada.
Hi.
Hi. I was gonna let everybody go, but I'm also recording this. Brittany and Henye and Stillwell, if you want to go, you can go, and I'll just talk to Jada if you want to.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just talk to Jada and tell her what I'm. You still there, Jada? Okay, Miss Jada, what I'm doing, since hardly anybody was coming, so I was just gonna show you what I'm, were you able to download information that if you didn't have it for the midterm? I think you did though. Did you had most of it? You had mostly everything, right? No?
Yeah, I sent you everything.
Okay. I was able to see you had a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to see it. Okay, so I will look at that. Okay, so what we're going to do this week is we were talking about value, and but the assignment I want you to do. I'm also taping this too. So I sent the two videos to you email. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got both of them.
Were you able to see them?
Yeah.
See, what person's having problems seeing them? I don't understand. So, okay, so I was going to put them on Moodle too if you couldn't see them, but I'll do both. But at least you got them with you, so you're able to see the two assignments that are there. And then,
Mhm.
okay, so I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Value is basically the light and darkness within. It can be color, but we're going to be dealing with black and white. So with black and white, you're going to have your value ranges from white, grays to black. Okay. So what you're going to do in this assignment is you're going to be working on the 18 by 24, the big things, and you're going to create at least 5 organic shapes, kind of like what we did in the isometric drawings, that first assignment after the midterm. You're going to make these organic shapes, and I want you to overlap them. Okay. So let me show you one that one student did. Um, so so it's big, right? So you're going to do organic shapes and you're going to overlap them, okay? I don't know, word is calling me. I wonder if that is, it is. Hold on one second. It's one of my students. Hold on. Oh, they hung up on me. Okay. All right. So what you're going to do, you're going to do at least 5 shapes, organic shapes. And you notice where one is overlapping? You see how she kind of blended to make another value? So almost as if it is see-through and they mix together wherever she did it here. I thought that was kind of interesting. But I want you to think about which ones are going to be black, which one's going to be white, which one's going to be at least do 2 different gray values. You can do a medium value of gray, or you can do a lighter gray. So at least play around with the black and white, okay? And you're going to use your charcoal, okay? And it's going to be messy again, but you're going to see if you can get some spray, the spray fixative, or the spray, what is it, hairspray, that you can make sure that it gets nice and sealed, okay? So it's basically going to be that. But just think about, it could be any shape. Just don't get too, it's going to be, this is still 2-dimensional. And next week, we're going to try to incorporate 3-dimensionality next week. But I just want you to get working with the medium and trying to control see if you can get different gray values using the charcoal. Okay?
Can you hear me?
Okay, so the main thing, I want to make sure that you're able to download everything. You're able to see the videos. And then this week's, I'll go a little bit more next week since everybody, because I didn't know anybody because if they were voting or going in, I wasn't going to make it, a big thing to be here because of that. But I'll hang around for whoever's coming in. So anyways, but you have any questions for me?
No, I
Okay,
got everything.
you got everything? Yay, did you vote?
Yeah, I did.
Yay. And so, anyways, okay, well, I mean, that's it for me. If you have any question about it, but I'm taping this thing anyway, so I will send this out again if you have any questions about it. And you'll also see what I talked to them about. It's the same thing I talked to you about, but you can see the whole thing. And that's about it.
Okay, when is this due?
Well, it's going to be the end of the semester, but it's probably better if you do them as you go, so you're not rushing. So I would do them week to week. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Have for next Tuesday. And then so it's better that you have them finished. Yeah, because if you do it all at the end, it's gonna be, but I'm not gonna sit there and if you don't have it by Tuesday, I'm not gonna yell at you either. But anyways, but it's probably better for you if you turn them in and then I can look at them and judge them and stuff. Not judge them, but look at them. And then because we only got like, yeah. So I got to figure out. So I think next week I'm gonna show y'all how to do shading, and then I think I'm gonna have y'all do like a semester drawing, right? So this drawing is going to be, it's going to take you a long time to do, right? Like you're gonna do at least two different techniques on one, two, I think three techniques maybe. Look at it. I'm trying to figure out which. I have a bunch of ones that I either do for the last project because we only have. I think we've covered most of the stuff that I wanted y'all to. Value is the one I wanted you to really know. So maybe we'll do that the next week we'll do one that's more involved, and then the final one is going to be more involved but different media and technique, and it might be even, let me think about it, it might be a self-portrait. Ooh, we haven't done portraits yet. Look at you. Another one. Okay, so we're going to do the value and then we're going to do portraits. Teach you how to do that. So then we might have to do, ooh, we're going to have fun. Okay. So you can get an idea how to plot a face. It's pretty interesting. But, ooh, so you give me all kinds of ideas, Jada. Look at other students are going, man, Jada needs to shut up. I'm just kidding. Jada hasn't said a word. See, I'm bouncing off of you, Jada. I know what you want. You're telling me. Just kidding. All right, miss. I will let you go, and then I'll wait for some other people. What time is it? Oh, 6:03. So I will wait another 15 minutes, see if anybody else will come in. So if you don't have any more questions, you can, I'll see you next week.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. Let's see if this